let's move on to another
More
hot
bullshit.
topic. It's not really that hot. Kanye West got a lot of people talking. Travis said he's not going to say nothing during this, but I'm going to make him say something. Kanye West, the provocateur that he is, found a way to get more headlines and create more streaming revenue for himself. I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to say something first, then we'll get into this. Kanye West wears White Lives Matter t-shirt design at YZY SZN 9 presentation. Let me say this. When y'all see a non-black person, whether it be walking down the street, wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt, hat, sign, or whatever, when y'all go on social media and you see a non-black person with Black Lives Matter in their bio, how do y'all feel about that? Because I always looked at that and said, well, those same people have protect the trees in their bio. They walk around with protect the trees on their shirt. They also walk around with animal rights in their bio and animal rights t-shirts. And I always thought about it. They look at you as a mascot, like the same way they have these things they want to be a part of, something bigger than them. So they want to protect the animals. They want to protect the environment, the trees, and they act like they want you to be protected. But really, you're just something else they can do when they're bored. You're something else they can talk about when they're bored and act like they care about. So what's the difference between Kanye wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, which means nothing, and a non-black person wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt or hat or in their bio, when that means nothing as well? Both are stupid. That's my first point. Now, do you agree with what I just said?
I don't have nothing to say about Kanye West.
Really? You really gonna do this? Come on.
He should know better. I understand why he's doing what he did. He's just doing this to get attention and money.
Kanye became a billionaire when he called himself a Christian and got associated with Donald Trump. Them white people sent him so much money. They started buying his clothes, his shoes like crazy. And we're gonna talk about, he affirmed that in the text messages with Diddy. He did this White Lives Matter shirt is a part of his design of clothes. Who you think gonna buy these White Lives Matter shirts?
Some black people.
It's gonna be hundreds, possibly millions of white people, Trump supporters, all type of backgrounds who are gonna buy these clothes, and it don't even mean nothing. Didn't he say he need money?
He's a billionaire. Why would he need money?
Well, he said he don't have liquid money. He's a part of a lot of stuff, so he's quote unquote worth $1 billion. This is for money. The same thing I say with a lot of these MAGA or Republican grifters, not the actual black Republicans, the ones who doing it for money, obviously.
Candace.
They do stuff because they know white people will give you money, man. They will give you money. I've seen these grifting black Republicans say they need money to go on a trip to see Trump, get tens of thousands of dollars that won't cost nearly that much. They'll just give you money if you're black and you speak their talking points because they don't want to feel racist, even though they are, but they don't want to feel racist. So they'll give you money to say it for them. There's a lot of money. We keep saying there's a lot of money in being a black Republican, especially if you have the ability to speak a certain way and are willing to look a certain way in public to black people. If you don't care about being called a coon then hey, there's a lot of money for you.
Well, he don't care.
So let me just show this right quick. So Kanye, he wore the shirt, had a lot of people talking about it, mad with him. I'm indifferent because I don't care what he do. He said the artist formerly known as Kanye West wore a t-shirt emblazoned with the phrase
formerly known.
Huh?
What is he known by now? He said formerly known.
He's known as Ye. He changed his name legally to Ye.
He's Jesus?
Huh?
He's Jesus? He's the Messiah?
That's what Jay-Z did, call himself Hove. God. Ye, who was also wearing his pair of previously headlined diamond-studded flip-flops, was spotted in the shirt early into the live stream experience. At the time of his writing, a detailed look at the first design of the t-shirt is questioned had not been disclosed. Although the front does feature a Pope John Paul II photo collage, several models in the presentation were also seen wearing variations of the same design. So you see Look, Candace.
Of course, her ass would be wearing
Candace
that.
Owens had a big ass smile. What up, Tony? What up, Tony Spencer? Most of them were wrong. Were wrong to stop bull crapping. There's a lot of money in black race hustling, though. Yeah.
Look at
that side
Candace.
too. That's right. The same way I said there's a lot of people making money off these black Republicans. There's also people making money on the left side. What they call it, poverty pimping. We talked about Michael Eric Dyson earlier. He one of them. So there's people making money on people all over the place.
Michael Dyson gonna whoop your ass.
I think I can take him. I don't know if I let him talk though. He might
talk you out of whooping.
He might
his
be
ass.
talking me out of whooping his ass, but you know, Kanye West matching White Lives Matter shirts with Kanyes Owens, but she just so.
Leave Candace alone.
Candace is so obvious with what she's doing that it almost makes you sick to your stomach.
She's out here living her best life.
Everything about her seemed fake. Even a smile right there looked fake. Everything looked rehearsed and just meant to be presented.
She's from the Caribbean, ain't she?
Yes, she is, Travis. She's from the Caribbean.
She's from the Caribbean.
What does that mean?
She's not a regular black. That's what they call us now, regular blacks.
Oh, that means standard, don't it? But don't it? Kanye West, everyone knows that.
We're regular coffee. They're decaffeinated.
Oh shit! like diet, diet Sprite, diet Coke.
I don't drink sodas.
Okay. We need to know that, I guess. Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. It was. Ye has once again doubled down on defending his White Lives Matter t-shirt design. Here's my latest response when people ask me why I made the tee that says White Lives Matter. He wrote an IG post featuring the photo of the shirt. They do. And see Kanyes on. She made sure to put the laughing emojis. She's like, look. She's like, let's get this bag. Fuck these.
She's like, Kanye,
Kanyes
they don't
like, get this
understand how
bread,
much money
this-
is going to be involved in this.
Huh?
She's like, they don't understand how much money going to be involved in this.
It's millions of dollars that they about to make. She's like, whatever y'all talking ain't worth it. All right, let me show one more thing. Let me show you what Kanye had to say in the interview that he did with Tucker Clarkson.
We also used to work for
MSNBC.
NSNBC.
Friends /
So how in the hell did somebody who's on Fox News with these quote unquote right wing views, and he used to work for MSNBC with Rachel Maddow? They were friends.
I can't stand Rachel Maddow.
And they're probably still friends. The same way the Clintons and the Trumps are friends, but in the public they hate each other.
That's his cousin.
Yeah, they're cousins.
/ handlers around me told me, like, if I said that I like Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over. They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. They put my life. They basically said that I would be killed for wearing the hat. I had someone call me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit, and that means that they're going to beat them up if they wear it. And I'm like, okay, green light me then.
Kanye hustling. He telling a damn
He
lie.
got threats on his life.
He telling a damn lie. He ain't getting no death threats for wearing. Well, let me stop. Some niggas on the internet might have said some stupid shit, but I doubt he got any real credible death threats for being a Trump supporter. You think so? Well, I don't know. There's some crazy ass people
There's
that
a
got
couple
that
crazies
Trump
out here.
derangement syndrome.
In the future movies, do they show clothes as being flashy, or do they show simple plain clothes? So is Kanye West preparing the new world order with these clothes that are just simple, plain, and bummy
Baggy.
looking? Is he preparing us for that's how it's going to be in the future?
Well, they're getting you ready to stop using cars. They're getting you ready to only live in apartments, not own anything. They're getting you ready. Yeah, the clothes will be right there. You think he's the clothes that's going to use in the new world?
He just walks around in simplistic clothes. Like, it's not a bad
What
thing.
they call it, minimalistic.
Like, he got on some rain boots.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I use those press wash floors.
Well,
And he just walk around in it like a normal day style. It's like, it's almost like he's preparing you for something.
he may be. He's a part of the situation that's going on.
Situation.
Yeah, the scenario they have playing out in the world right now. Is he not?
He's playing his part.
Okay. So now he's saying getting his life threatened. Let me show this right here. I was saying I don't think he did. I think he lying, but he might be telling the truth about it. Like, that Trump thing, they really don't like him. Defiant Kanye West talks White Lives Matter shirt, MAGA hat, backlash with Tucker Carlson. They threatened my life. Now, in this interview he talked about a number of things that had nothing to do with the shirt. He talked about his pro-life beliefs. He talked about Kim Kardashian unwilling to stop being a hoe.
What? Are you like
or stop dressing like a hoe? Huh?
Or did he flat out say that?
Yeah, he said that the fashion industry make her over-sexualize herself. Even though he called her the new Marilyn Monroe, didn't he?
He said he wanted the Marilyn Monroe, modern day era, Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was a
MK Ultra sex kitten.
Yes, she was.
A gold level or diamond level.
She even wore the dress.
Exactly. Marilyn Monroe. Oh man, Marilyn Monroe. She had a lot of people she was attached to. Not just the president, his brother. You know how? Yeah. Anyway, move on. He also talked about his belief in, like I said, abortion, or against it, should I say. His alleged Trump support. I don't think he's actually believing anything. Didn't he say he don't even vote? I think he said he don't even vote. Let me show this.
We are in a battle with the media. Like, the majority of the media has a godless agenda, and the jokes are not working. This whole like, oh yeah, he's crazy and all these things, they don't work because the media has, you know, they've also watched travesties happen, just even specifically to me, and just watch it and act like it wasn't happening. And they stay quiet about it.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to...
And of course he goes sit down with Fox. And let me show this last one.
So you just came from Paris Fashion Week. You just landed, and you have a lanyard still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby's ultrasound.
Why is that? And that you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen, I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel.
Well,
what you think?
Kanye West is batshit crazy.
Is he? Or is he programmed?
He's programmed. He's programmed.
I'm just going to show this right here.
I'm not going to be disrespectful.
Harley passed that.
You're not going to bait me into saying something disrespectful about Lizzo. I won't do it.
Okay. Regina said, yep, Duke, I agree with black to the non-blacks often are just another cause to jump on, and not because we're viewed as human, more like a fetish. If I said, yeah. That Black Lives Matter should be, us seeing Black Lives Matter on other races should be just as offensive as we see White Lives Matter on Kanye or anybody else black.
I said, when I look at it, I go, why they got that on?
I'm not saying you don't. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying in general, people should be just as like, why are you even bothering with this? Because it ain't real.
A trainer, a friend of mine, Harley Pasternak, when Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people like, it's like telemarketer callers, like on Instagram, they attack her for losing weight.
Let me say this. I remember a few months ago when she announced that she was on a diet or some type of workout thing. She was on a treadmill. She took a video of herself or a picture of herself on a treadmill. I was surprised by how much backlash she got, how many people were saying that she's conforming to the system and she shouldn't be forced to lose weight. So he's not lying right there when he said that when she posted herself losing weight, attempting at least.
Who were the people in the comment section? Do you know?
Well, it probably was bots, like he said. But for the most part, it was just all races of men and women. They were all saying why she got to do this. She shouldn't have to. Almost telling her to stop without saying it. It was crazy.
Because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal when it's actually unhealthy. Yes. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and vogue, which is not. Let's just, or if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually clinically unhealthy. And for people to promote that it's demonic.
Demonic. Damn.
She got that eating spirit on her.
He's saying being fat is demonic? Damn. Now look at this. Ahmaud Arbery's mother slams Kanye West over White Lives Matter shirt, says it legitimizes extremist behavior. Well, the White Lives Matter slogan has been attached to what they call far-right organizations and groups. So they're trying to say him saying this is making them feel empowered. How would a black man saying White Lives Matter? Those type of people don't care what black people have to say. This neither makes them feel stronger in their opinion or weaker. It's just like, who cares what he said? Well, now what it will do is allow them to, they're probably going to put it on their, they're going to walk around with those shirts now. They're going to walk around and put it in their bio the same way you have Black Lives Matter. And how can you, now look, I understand the slogan, Black Lives Matter, is beautiful, ain't it? Do you agree?
Yes, it's beautiful.
The problem is the movement. It was a scam movement.
You shouldn't have to put on a shirt
to say
Black
I get
Lives
it.
Matter.
I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is what they tried to attach to Black Lives Matter was not about Black lives.
When you go into them clinics,
huh?
When you go into them clinics, remember Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
When you about to pull out a gun and
kill your brother,
Black Lives Matter. When you about to stab your boyfriend over cheating or running him over, remember
Black Lives Matter.
When you're abusing and beating your girlfriend up because you're stressed out and you're taking everything out on the person that's in the house with you, remember
Black Lives Matter. That's good. That's the point. It matters. The problem is it is not used that way. Instead, it's about, empowerment of other groups, So his mother came out in video that come forward to criticize Kanye West for his controversial behavior this week, which included the rappers wearing a t-shirt. Well, we know all that. Kanye previously had lent his support to Arbery's family after the unarmed black jogger was chased and murdered by father and son Gregory and Travis McMichael in 2020. In June 2020, West donated $2 million to the family of Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd. He also made an additional donation to cover the legal fees of Arbery. Now, for a person to go out of their way and give you that much money, I'm not saying that anybody who does anything nice is beyond reproach. I'm not saying you shouldn't be criticized, but do you think that's the correct way to handle it?
The correct way to handle what?
To criticize him publicly, seeing as what he did for your family. I'm not saying anybody's beyond
well, just
criticism.
because he gave her money doesn't mean she can't come out and critique things that he's doing. I mean, I feel like if somebody, did that for you, maybe you could have a private conversation with him.
I doubt she got his number.
Well, yeah, she's allowed to express her opinion.
As a result of his display, White Lives Matter started trending in the U.S., which would directly support the legitimized extremist behavior, like the behavior that took the life of her son, Cooper James, related through her attorney, Lee Merritt. That is the thing that Wanda and families like hers continue to fight against. The mockery of the Black Lives Matter movement, how of the movement in some sort of hoax files directly in the face of what he said. The statement added, "It's confusing for her. It's confusing for the families to receive his support privately, but publicly set us all back."
Well, that's her opinion.
Now that was she said that through her lawyer. She said that through Merritt, Lee Merritt. Lee Merritt and what's the other dude name? What's the other lawyer?
Ben Crump?
Yeah, the ambulance chasers. They working hard. I will tell you that they working hard. I am Ye, and everyone here knows that I am the leader. He said, "You can't manage me. This is an unmanageable situation." Another person that came out, Lauren, his daughter, Sela Marley, speaks out against backlash after wearing Kanye's White Lives Matter shirt.
She would wear a White Lives Matter shirt.
Father was,
her father's father was half
white.
His father was white, mother was black, so she would. Lineage.
Yeah, lineage matters. So Bob Marley's daughter, granddaughter, Sela, who was also Lauren Hill's daughter, joined Kanye West in wearing White Lives Matter shirt. So basically, she came out and said, you're not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. You guys are a part of the group mindset. You're not free thinkers, all that
That's
other
her
stuff.
dreads?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She said, not y'all trying to drag me by my long ass ponytail.
She must have never
cut her
her
hair
hair since she was a kid.
Yeah, probably. I mean, her father is Bob Marley's son and Lauryn Hill kind of.
That's a lineage to grow dreads.
Yeah. So yeah, she trying to use this to promote herself, but this is all a hustle for the bread. We don't know. Now, another thing that came from this is this interaction with it should be all lives matter. Is Candace Owens low key one of the handlers Kanye is referring to?
Who?
Candace Owens, one of Kanye's handlers.
She may be.
She may be.
Who said that?
Regina. She be on it. But yeah, probably I forgot that Kanye.
She's always with him.
Well, now in a public.
Every time he does something big, especially when it relates to that, she's with him.
Yeah, I forgot about Kanye said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Look at his life trajectory and relationship with black people in the media ever since. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. His commentary after that day, he probably was at the height of his popularity amongst black people. After that day, he kind of been, and everybody say, oh, because his mama died. No, he was that person long before his mother passed. But Tony says all lives should matter. When I'm in the
Who said what?
George said when I'm with them bunnies and Travis at the window salivating and hating, bunny lives matter. Hey, Sean Diddy Combs.
George gonna need them words.
Sean Diddy Combs defends Kanye West in shirt controversy. He said, my boy is super, super, super free thinker, and a lot of times what he means is like misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making excuses. If he did it, that's the way he thinks. I understand white lives do matter, but it's not that. Black Lives Matter was our slogan. That wasn't our slogan to go share with nobody else. Because right now we're the ones that are dying, they are incarcerated, that are left in poverty, not getting no money for reparations.
What?
Diddy went on to insist people don't have to condemn Kanye or cancel him, but maintain that the shirt was a very tone deaf. Now it's not the time to unnecessary noise. You have to be unapologetically black and love your people and love your tribe first. Fitzio emphasized. Yes, you heard that. Your tribe first. And while the last night hitmaker was designing a t-shirt to support the hip-hop star, he now needs a couple of days to get over the controversy before deciding if he releases it. Kanye has not yet clarified. We don't know. He did clarify it. He did it for the money.
What's up? Check this out, y'all. I am not about to be.
Regina said, during Black Lives Matter protests here in Seattle, an elder stated the reason so many non-black people had Black Lives Matter signs in their widows was to protect their property. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have that everywhere.
That was everywhere. A lot of white people was putting those signs in the yard, putting the signs in the window so you wouldn't burn their shit down.
They still got that in their windows.
that was strategic. They didn't give a damn about the movie.
Asians in Chinatown, they got that everywhere. If you go to the International District Street, they still got stuff boarded up. They have pictures of Ahmaud. What's the woman name? Sandra Bland. Breonna Taylor.
Yeah. Probably George Floyd. I'm sure they got George Floyd.
They got about 10, 13, 14 people. They pictures plastered on the walls around the building.
Yeah, that's to protect themselves. Yeah.
Don't touch this building. Black Lives Matter. I was like, y'all need to get that shit off because it's the white homeless people that's breaking and shit and tearing shit up now.
Exactly.
Addressing every last thing that's going on in the world on the internet. But the thing I do have to address is this White Lives Matter t-shirt. I've always been there and I will always support my brother Kanye as a free thinker. But the White Lives Matter t-shirt, I don't rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. And with the press and what fashion is doing, thinking it's a joke. But right now, all America has planned for us is poverty, incarceration, and death. So before I could get to any other lives matter, which all lives matter, you know what I'm saying? That Black Lives Matter, don't play with it. If you can't, don't wear the shirt, don't buy the shirt, don't play with the shirt.
Is he drunk?
What they have for us?
Huh?
What America has planned for us?
Yeah.
He's included himself in the us.
He's not included?
I would say no, he's not included.
Now we're going to the discussion. Should wealthy people be able to speak for black people?
No.
None. They shouldn't be able to speak at all.
You know, because when they speak for black people, they're looked at as, well, I'm going to say they're elitist. and they have money and all these different things. So how can you put yourself in the same category as a black person in poverty?
Well, you're black. He was once poor.
How you know he's once poor?
Okay, you're right.
Do you know Diddy's lifeline?
I do not. All I know is he went to Howard. That's all I know.
I'm looking at now. You can't say we.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Why?
You can't say we at all. Like, he's just a separate entity. He's no longer a part of the collective. He's no longer part of the group, the tribe, quote unquote. He's a different tribe now. Or would you just rather say he shouldn't be the one whose voice is the forefront? He should use his resources to put the proper people in front of people. Or you just think they shouldn't be a part of it at all?
They could be in the background.
That's what I'm saying. Use
but
the
not
resources
at the
to get the right people in the right position.
Because I look at it and go, they're not coming after you. It's different people coming after you. You say something. Ain't gonna be no incarceration for you. Yeah. It's death.
I'm not gonna show this one. I know Boosie had some comments about it where he was like, he ain't fucking with it. They done look what they've been doing to us all these years. It's like,
us again?
He not a part of the us either. Damn, Travis. Sorry, I meant look at the trajectory of Kanye's relationship with black people in the media ever since. Yeah, I understood that part. But yeah, I mean, Boosie not part of the group either. Okay.
Boosie's a fraud.
Oh, y'all forgot. He's still mad about him supporting Tiffany Haddish.
That said everything I need to know.
He can't support a black woman?
She's black.
She's not?
No, she's not.
Ain't she?
She's a Eritrean.
Eritrean, yeah. Kanye West declares war on Diddy, says he's going to use Puff as an example. Now, this is where she get, when we start going into the a certain level of understanding of what this really is about. On Friday morning, Kanye West began sharing text conversations between himself and Diddy, in which Diddy appears to want to talk face-to-face with the controversy Ye has stirred up with the White Lives Matter shirts and comments about ending the Black Lives Matter movement. The entertainers began texting after apparently having a phone conversation that Ye was not feeling. I did not like our convo. I'm selling these teas. Nobody can get between me and my money. Kanye's text reads, never call me with no bullshit like that again unless you're ready to green light me. Because anybody that got on that tea is me. So once again, this is about his money. He know white people gonna buy this damn shirt. Diddy then text back asking Ye to his address so the two men could talk in person. Nigga, fuck you. You fed, Kanye responded to Diddy's request. In a follow-up post, Diddy urged Kanye to end the internet games. This ain't a game, you text. I'm gonna use you as an example to show you the Jewish people that told you to call me, that no one can threaten or influence me. I told you this is war. Now go and get some business.
He's such an agent of chaos.
Exactly. Diddy replied, I'm just trying to talk to you as a black man, and I'm talking to you because this is hurting our people. Stop. Anything you text, I will post. I love you, and all you guys are breaking my heart. I accept your apology in advance.
Wow. He said they're going to come back, crawling back, apologize to him. He's
I'm going to accept it in advance. Now, when he said that the Jewish people that's telling you to call me, tell them they can't influence me. Now, remember when Kanye West got into that big hoopla with Kris Jenner, where he said they was trying to send him to a hospital? And he also said that he wasn't going to allow her to turn his kids into prostitutes.
Too late for that.
He said a lot of stuff about Kris Jenner, how she was the pimp and she's controlling everything. Yeah, he was like, she's controlling everything.
Right.
He was like, y'all gonna have to come get me.
Ray J said she sat there and watched.
Both.
He said it's just not one video, it's multiple. She picked out which videos she thought would give the most attention, and damn it,
she chose the good one.
She chose the good one because that blew her damn daughter up.
Made her a star.
Top hoe.
Huh?
Not a star, top hoe.
Well, yeah. But see, it didn't, at least you could say it didn't work for everybody that way.
What you mean?
Everybody else that released one, they ain't pop off like him. They witches, though. That COVID is, I thought they was going away.
They ain't never going away.
They ain't going nowhere.
What were you fucking posting? What do they call those pictures?
What?
When you Photoshop pictures and make her get rid of that big ass chin.
Yeah, and then people have they've admitted that they take blood baths and all type of other shit. So
to stay young looking.
Yeah, you stay young, all right. That's what's doing it. Okay.